Hello guys, welcome to the Neo Filmmaker. Today we will talk about the ending of new Amazon Prime series Night Sky. So let's sum up the last episodes and talk about all the unanswered questions. In the finale, Stella, Tony and Cornelius show up at the Yorks' home. Stella pursues Jude, while the others tie up Irene and Franklin in their lounge. In the end, Jude and Denise are caught as well, with all the pack back at the Yorks. Cornelius maintains that Tony should kill Jude, yet she declines. A tussle follows and Cornelius is unarmed. Stella ties him up in her van and the Argentinians leave. Denise and Jude take the instant transportation gadget and travel to Bangkok. Stella's van is smashed off the street in accidents. The offenders, Hannah and her group, catch Stella, Tony, and Cornelius. Hannah uncovers she was once apostate and is in complete business with Cornelius. Franklin wears the jumping gear and looks for Byron. His oxygen runs out however and he implodes. Irene shows up with perfect timing to save him. It is breathable to demonstrate the outsider. The old couple stroll across the planet's surface and find a human town somewhere out there. What's this portal? This gadget is controlled by an enchanted, gleaming circle that is put away inside the system. Assuming the sphere is eliminated, the gadget does not work anymore. Images can be entered into the gadget to lay out a particular area. Gabe, Jude's dad, attracted these images a book, which Jude uses to magically transport to Bangkok. Stella additionally controls the gadget and can pinpoint an area as well. The Yorks know nothing about this and constantly magically transport to a similar objective like clockwork. Once you are teleported to your destination, you step out from the chamber and walk into your new location. The magical journey causes most participants to vomit, with Franklin and Byron proving this throughout the series. The Yorks exit their device and walk into the viewing platform. It's a home from home for the pensioners who keep books and belongings there. There's an entryway that leads out onto the planet's surface. What happened to Byron? How about we check out at current realities of the matter first. Byron had a full tank of oxygen when he last saw him and cheerfully meandered the planet without any issues. As he ventured further from the review stage, he lost contact with Franklin. In the finale, Irene found that the outsider planet has breathable air. So Byron would be protected to remove his plunging gear and swallow in that sweet O2. Franklin would have suffocated as opposed to eliminate his protective helmet, and this risky problem will probably confront Byron too. Could he overcome it and remove the protective helmet or pass on attempting to inhale when his oxygen levels run short? It would take a daring person to eliminate their head protector, knowing the difficult outcomes of such an activity from innumerable science fiction works of art. I don't figure Byron would go all in, yet he has astonished us previously. Another twist in the finale was the shock reveal of that very human-looking dwelling neatly tucked away on the alien planet. This is more than likely the secretive community where Jude, Hannah and numerous others are from. Did Byron journey to this cult lodging? If so, he would instantly see that the air is breathable and likely remove his helmet. The added danger here though is the unpredictable nature of its inhabitants. The cult community is known for assassinating traitors, seemingly very precious of the village's secrets and hidden cultures. Would they happily welcome a stranger or kill them on sight? I'd be tempted to go with the latter on this one. Maybe they'd keep Byron hostage to start with and question the stranger on just how he got there, what he knows. They'll be nervous that their secretive society may not be so secret anymore and want to tie up all loose ends. Who's Hannah? We're first introduced to Hannah in episode 7, Lake Diving, where Jude, Denise and Irene road trip to her abandoned residence. She states that the inn is completely empty, but later we glimpse into a hidden room and a man sat at a surveillance desk, spying on the Farnsworth folk. Jude doesn't suspect a thing and asks about his father, Gabe. Hannah says she knew the handyman quite well and that they were actually lovers for a period of time. Gabe worked at the B&B, clearly drifting from one destination to the next. She shows Jude the room that Gabe used to call his own and the backslider views as secretive, hand-attracted images Gabe's old books. In the finale he utilizes these images to travel to Bangkok, expecting to find his dad for the last time. Irene has little to no faith in the lady, and as it should be, the lodging proprietor has ulterior thought processes that may come to the very front in the season finale. Stella and Tony crash off toward the distant horizon with their crook supervisor detainer Cornelius, however are before long determined off the street. The van flips and crashes, then spies dive upon the scene. Hannah isn't a long ways behind, driving this attack, clearly being the principal guilty party in this assault. She converses with Cornelius, suggesting that the two have a set of experiences and that Hannah was once a apostate herself. It is not difficult to accept that Hannah needs vengeance on Cornelius, with the movie producers intensely surmising to this in episode 8. In the event that Hannah was a defector, she would have been pursued and gone after by the Guardians, very much as was Jude. She probably got away from this pursuit and arranged her vengeance. It's intriguing that endless wanderers have left the local area, and that implies the asylum isn't exactly the ideal world it is painted to be. Hannah left the outsider planet for another life, evaded the Guardians and figured out how to look for her vengeance. The pursuit might have endured years and would have been a laborious encounter for Hannah. Something major unquestionable requirement ended up getting such a reaction. Almost certainly, Cornelius either led this assault or was the principal culprit. He presumably tormented her or debilitated Hannah in this chase. The psychological and actual harm he pursued upon Hannah would probably have made her develop severe and wrathful. Presently she at long last has him in her grasps. What new detestations will she submit him to? What is with the Guardians? The first sighting of the Guardians comes in the Argentinian subplot, where Stella is sent to hunt down the apostate Jude. She is referred to as a guardian by this drifter, an assassin tasked with finding then killing any traitors in the community. Stella has spent years protecting the alien portal and fulfilling any assignments she is sent. The Guardians are entrusted with staying quiet about the entryway and their secret local area no matter what. This makes sense of why all tricksters are pursued and killed, so they don't uncover any of these fantastic privileged insights, although Gabe and Hannah clearly escaped the clutches of the cult and remain very much alive. These Guardians just aren't as effective as they think they are. Even Jude manages to survive, when Stella decides to kidnap Cornelius instead. This tells us Guardians are not smart as they think they are. I tried to give you some answers. Comment down what you think about what will happen in next season. Do you think Byron is dead? Do you think Cornelius will be killed at the hand of Hannah? Comment down below. Thank you.